Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm just going to do something quite simple, but it offers a huge punch in the flavor department. Roasting your garlic. I feel like you can add roasted garlic to any dish that you would normally add garlic to, but it kind of ups the flavor a notch. It opens up those flavors in the garlic. It kind of caramelizes it a little bit. It's literally like one of the best things I've ever had. To make garlic bread with this, you'll see what I've done, but the garlic itself becomes like this butter-like consistency, and when you put it on a piece of toast, you know, maybe add a little Parmesan, a little olive oil, I'm telling you, it makes the best garlic bread I've ever had. You can add this to pasta dishes. In fact, I'm going to be making a recipe, you'll see that next, a soup recipe, and I add this to the soup, and it kind of just adds another dimension to the flavor. To start out with, I have it's like a bulb of garlic, and what I'm going to do is take about 1/4 of an inch, hopefully this is picking up, 1/4 of an inch with a sharp knife, watch your fingers, off the top of the garlic. And see how that kind of opens up all those little cloves in there? Oh, it already smells delicious. Garlic is a staple in my house. It definitely was growing up. In fact, whenever a recipe calls for garlic, we always add a little more just because we love garlic around here. Never had to worry about vampires. You're gonna wanna peel off some of the flakiness. It's kind of a paper consistency off these sides. I don't usually peel too much. It's all kind of held together here at the bottom. I worry about it later after cooking, but just the stuff that's kind of getting in your way, go ahead and remove that. Makes a mess. It's well worth the mess, I promise you. This is so good that I literally could eat the garlic plain. It's that good. All right, most of my paper's off. I'm just gonna set my cutting board aside. I have some salt and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm gonna lay it on my cookie sheet. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. Now I have lined my cookie sheet with tinfoil just to kind of protect my old cookie sheets that I've had forever. I also have another piece of tinfoil, which I'm going to wrap the garlic bulb in. I'm going to drizzle the top with just a little bit of olive oil. We're talking a teaspoon at best, and just kind of spread it around. Get your fingers messy a little bit. Just gonna add to the flavor. And then I've got just some regular kosher salt. We're just gonna sprinkle that a little bit on top. You can add pepper here if you like pepper. I just like the salt personally here. Brings out the flavor. All right, we're just gonna wrap our bulb. Just like a little Christmas present. And then we're gonna preheat our oven to 400 degrees, and we're gonna let this guy cook for 40 to 45 minutes. I'll bring you back when it's time to take him out. All right guys, my garlic has been cooking in the oven for 45 minutes. I've just kind of gently peeled back my aluminum foil. Be careful, it's incredibly hot. In fact, we need to let this cool down just so we can handle it, so we can get all those really good pieces of garlic out of the bulb, so that way we can work with it. I will bring you back when he is cooled off just a little bit so I can handle it, and I'll show you how to get all of that garlic out of there. Alright guys, I am back. My garlic has set out and cooled for about, maybe 10-15 minutes. That way it's easier to touch and no one burns themselves. All you truthfully do at this point, the garlic, if you take it on, place it in your hand and just kind of give it a squeeze, the garlic should actually just pop right out of there. And if it doesn't all come out, and of course the paper's making a mess on my hands, you can just take your spoon and gently kind of just shush it out of there. That one doesn't want to come out. There we go. Try to get as much of that garlic paste out as you can. It is good garlic. All right, as you can see, it kind of like when you start mashing it up, it's almost like butter, and it tastes so good. I really wish you guys could taste this. If you store this in, like scoop it out and put it in an airtight container with a lid, it should keep for about a week in the refrigerator. You can use this in pasta. You could actually, instead of squishing it out, you could actually lift the garlic pieces out of there and put it right into a pasta. It's good in a red sauce or a white sauce. And I don't know about you guys, but I like getting that bite of garlic, especially in a white sauce or even just in an oil-based sauce. I'm gonna be putting this in a soup, so stay tuned for that recipe. There are countless things that you can do, like just mashing this up with butter and putting it on, making some garlic toast. Superb garlic toast. I mean, like restaurant quality, if not better. But that is it. That is the simple way to roast garlic. It's a little time consuming, but it's certainly not difficult. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like what I do here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free. You should follow me over on Instagram because I'd like to try to start speaking and talking a little bit easier than using the YouTube. My YouTube is connected to my computer, and of course I can't take the computer everywhere, but the link for my Instagram should be up at the top of the page. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching.